What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be going on a little figure hunt. I'm hoping that I can find the standard edition Ted DiBiase. So not much in the wrestling section. They had the usual two-pack, Sasha and Alexa, Roman and Finn, Sasha, Alexa, Becky. We did have Legend Series 9 Tatanka as well as Legend Series 9 Nikolai Volkov. No Ted DiBiase. I've been on the hunt for him and I just can't score one. They did have a bunch of WrestleMania 37 Chinas, this Wrecking Cycle with Drew McIntyre. First time seeing that. I've seen the Undertaker one, but not the Drew one as often. No new MOTU stuff. So I came around the corner and I noticed this. The Master Universe Eternia minis. They had everybody. It was awesome. I believe these are $4.99 each, which isn't a bad price point when you consider the fact that WWE Beast Mode by the same company is like $6, and they're much smaller and less articulation and detail. They had the complete set. I contacted my boy Fig Vault. He said he wasn't going to get into them, but I thought the Tila was really cool. Stratos. I thought He-Man and Skeletor obviously are pretty awesome. But I'm not going down this rabbit hole, but it got me thinking, how cool would it be if Mattel started doing Masters of the WWE Universe Eternia minis? I would probably be in on that. Over here at the comic book stuff, nothing was really popping out. Here's some Batman stuff from the McFarlane line, which are always awesome, but nothing new. No new Halo, no new Fortnite. But I was intrigued, so I went back to those Eternia minis. Wanted to check them out. I noticed that the box is a little bit thicker, so it goes 3 deep. They had a ton of figures in here. I can't even comprehend how many. I think it was 3 or 4 figures deep when it's filled, and this wasn't filled when I got to it. So really cool to see this. I love the display, and it was random that it was just sitting there. I didn't even know that these were coming out, especially since I have a couple friends who collect these. They had figures everywhere. I went around another corner and I found more WrestleMania 37 Chinas, and they had the new Wubble Rumblers, WWE Inflatable Wrestling Buddies, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton. They had Roman Reigns, and that was the 3 that they had over here. I didn't see any Undertakers. They didn't have any Big E's, no Stone Cold Steve Austins, which honestly, if I saw a Stone Cold, I would probably pick it up. Now, Stone Cold and Big E are not featured on the back of the box. However, they do make them and they do exist. I think it's just going to be like a Series 2 thing. Over here, they had WrestleMania 37 figures, and they did have a Shawn Michaels. There's China, Goldberg, Edge, China, another Goldberg, China, Edge, Goldberg, Edge, China, and I think another Goldberg. Another China, but yeah, only one Shawn Michaels, which shocked me. Came over here and I found more Wubble Rumblers. We found the Undertaker, which is actually pretty cool. He's rolling his eyes back, and I think it's a good likeness to the Undertaker. And I think they had another Roman Reigns here, which is pretty cool with the gold Big Dog logo. But yeah, these are totally made for kids. I'm not sure how well they hold up, but for $12.99, I think it's a great price point and a pretty cheap addition to your collection. Back at my Walmart, I didn't expect to see any Elites, and from down the aisle, I noticed some, so I kind of beelined right towards them, didn't look at anything else, and unfortunately, it was Elite 81. They had a bunch of Rocks, Stunning Steve Austin, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins. They had 2 Shinsuke Nakamuras, and of course, a Bianca Belair, which I still am so tempted to get, but I haven't picked it up yet. It's funny, they also haven't changed the price tag at my Walmart. They all say $15.97, but when you ring them up, they're $19.99, which is interesting. You probably could argue with a manager and get them for $15.97. But they had Beast Mode, they had AEW, but I came over to the Pops and they had this awesome LeBron James big Funko Pop, as well as these Predator Ultimates, Predator 2, which look pretty awesome. I didn't even see this online. And they had, of course, Super Shredder, which I picked up a couple weeks ago. Big Kev. I love this version more than the other one, which is a little bit more purple. Over here, I noticed that they had the new WWE Pops. They had, of course, Otis, Mr. T. Here we have Chyna, Drew McIntyre. They didn't have any Edge. They didn't have any Rocks, but they did have one Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't pick any up, though. I kind of left them there. They had Annabelle over here, which is one of my favorite Ultimates. Looks awesome. I love how she's in the case. They had Ash, Gremlins. Another day, another Target, and what do we have? The Slambulance. And we have an Intercontinental title and basics. Big E, 2 Tegan Knox, Humberto Carrillo. I got excited thinking I'd get the chase, but I didn't. Becky, Braun, Braun, and a bunch of Heenans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Shinsuke. Everywhere's a Shinsuke. This Big E is pretty awesome, though. I love the gear. I already have Tegan, I already have Humberto, but I just wanted to, take a quick glance at everything. There's Becky. Put her back on the pegs. Was hoping I'd find something somewhere else. I'm still holding out hope for that Chase Humberto, but doesn't look like he's going to be coming anytime soon. Quick glance at the Jurassic stuff. Doesn't look like they've updated anything in a long time. Bunch of these Baby Yodas. Came over here, wanted to see if maybe there was anything cool with the Marvel, DC stuff, but nothing was really popping out. Here we have like Pokemon, Super Mario. Didn't really have any Marvel Legends over here, but they did have the Kenner style figures, which is awesome. There's Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man. We got more Hulks, Captain America. Pretty cool. Over here, they had Batman stuff, but again, it was just like the Bizarro style. Superman, Fortnite, nothing was really popping out. It doesn't look like they've gotten much new stuff, but I did notice when I looked up that they had one of the sets was missing a figure, but he just kind of got loose and he was in the back there. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, nothing was really popping out. So I went over to the Hot Wheels section because I know Fig Vault is looking for some of the Masters Universe cars, but they only had He-Man, which they're pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the price point for a Hot Wheels car, but I guess because of licensing and such, that you have to charge a little bit more. I was making a mess over here, so I tried cleaning it up a little bit. It's hard to film and look through figs, but yep, nothing over here. This Target always has the best collectibles section, and I noticed they had 6 big pegs of the Eternia minis, and they had everybody that the other Target had in that display and more. A bunch of each character. Here we have Ghostface and the Toonie Terrors. These were right on the edge of the peg, so it was hard to really get a good look at everybody. They had the Creep, Michael Myers. They even had Ash back there. A bunch of the Ghostfaces. I was really hoping that they would have the Ghostface Ultimate, but they didn't yet. They had this cool Bob Ross figure, which is kind of hysterical that it even has a figure. Annabelle, bunch of Pops. I've already said how much I like the Annabelle figure. Here's Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. They also had Michael Myers, Pennywise. I think that's the Pennywise I have, and also the original Pennywise, which I don't know why I haven't gotten that yet. I probably should. King Kong, and down here I saw the Ghostface, which this thing is awesome. It's the cloth goods. I'm already on the Ultimates kick. I can't get into these. He's got the voice box changer. He's got the knife. I love the clamshell style packaging. It's just, I can't get into these. Over here they had King Kong, which I'm surprised these are here because King Kong is hot right now. And this figure is awfully detailed. They had some Terminator stuff. This place is always stocked up, whereas my Targets, they usually don't have any Ultimates. Their pop section is so small now. They did have some of the new pops. They had Otis. They had Drew McIntyre, Edge. I don't know why I passed on the Edge. It was my first time seeing it in person, but I'm focused on getting some new Elites and stuff that I haven't really been paying too much attention to the new pops. I thought this Ghostbusters plushie was actually pretty awesome, though. And Big Lots usually never has anything. They had a Stretch Armstrong. This thing was tiny for 13 bucks. When I was a kid, it didn't even cost 10 bucks to get a huge one. I noticed all these basics. I got excited. Thought maybe I'd find a Sarah Logan or something cool. It's all AJ Styles. And I think I counted like 21 over here. I went around to another section of the store and they had like 2 or 3 more. They had almost 2 full cases of just AJ Styles figures. I don't know where they got them from. There's no way that this is all from separate cases, because you can't tell me every other figure would sell except for AJ Styles and they would have 25 of them left over. Absolutely insane. Where did these come from and why are they still here? Did somebody buy them in bulk for $1 and return them? Very strange. But that's the end of the hunt. All right, so not the best figure hunt that we've ever had. We did see some cool stuff. Now, just because you see some cool stuff doesn't mean you have to have everything. I used to be a completist trying to buy everything that came out from every company. You just can't do it. So now I get the things that I really want. And here is one of them that came in today when I got home from the figure hunt. It is the Elite Collection 2-pack, Mr. T, Roddy Piper from WrestleMania 2 in their boxing match. We're going to cover this more weekly purchases, but how awesome is this thing? Hot rod, hands, boxing gloves, the Mr. T robe. Look at that thing. Glasgow, Scotland, from Chicago, Illinois, 230 versus 236, 6'2", 5'10". Man, this is such an awesome pack. I was really sweating it, thought I was going to miss out on it. Ringside restocked it, and then everybody restocked it, so I could have saved a couple bucks. But regardless, this is one of my favorite packs, so I'm happy that I got it. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FigHeel and at Unreleased Wrestling Figs. And check out the Unreleased Wrestling Figure Coloring Books, Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as Color Mania, which features the first 3 volumes for a discounted price. And go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel for all your merchandise needs. Comment below. Let me know how your fig hunts went. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FigHeel and at Unreleased Wrestling Figs. And you can visit the merch store at Pro Wrestling Tees and check out the Unreleased Wrestling Figure Coloring Books available now on Amazon.com, including Prime shipping.